for instance, right, if this wood did have a knot in it, or it was warped, or if it was wet, right, or if there for some strange reason there's a nail or a screw in it, right, and something does kick back on you, right, if something weird goes on with the saw, right, I mean, that's not like, just walk away from the saw, it will jump back into a safe position. Just step away from it if something weird freaks you out or anything like that. Just let go of everything and back away, and it'll put itself into a safe position, right? Well, hopefully you're not wearing long sleeves or anything like that, right? But if the saw does act weird, just jump and let go. Yeah, the cut might not be complete, or it might be screwing up or like that, right? Because if you do have wet or warped wood, it can bind or knot or twist the blade, and you'll hear it. It'll make a big whining noise in that, right? And also sometimes if it's wet, if the piece is really small, this blade for some reason it will push it back in and fling this out, right? That's why if you have a longer piece, you should have somewhere you should hold on to it. But if a small piece, right, it can fling out. Yes, if you are wearing this, I mean, as much protection as that leather armor gives you, right? But if anything does happen, just back up and let go, and things should be relatively safe. Maintenance-wise for this thing, it's one of our dirtier tools, right? So when you're done cleaning, I don't know if we'll get the air compressor operational, but it's a good thing to blow this off, right? And another one, you should probably empty this out every so often. Basically just pull it off the back, and there's a little thing, pull off that, and shake it all out. And also a good thing when you're starting up your machinery, make sure that that's there, right? Slide it back on, put it back on, and that. Now, also once you do a cut, it's always good to make sure to go back with the square and make sure that it's cutting what you think it's cutting, because for whatever reason, maybe when you're transporting this to the work site or whatever, it got dropped by someone and nobody told it, right? Calibrations can be, just because it says it's cutting 0 on the machinery, doesn't necessarily mean it's cutting 0, right? So there are a few areas that can be changed, right? You can tilt the angle that you want, you can tilt it this way, and you can method and bring it back and forth. Another thing, right? You can adjust how far this thing goes back and forth, right? It's also always good to check how wide of the wood that you're cutting, because if you can't get to the very end of your wood or whatever, obviously you won't be able to cut it. So make sure before you cut anything, doing the dry run of just saying, okay, yeah, this does fit this way, right? Oh, I need to go more out this way. There's things that you can't adjust, but yeah. That's about it.
Okay, thank you.